sometimes I just like I don't hear somebody walking in the hall or whatever, and then she's just like, "Hey, I'm gonna go murder them." Please don't.
She's gonna try.
Yeah, I mean, she can't open the door. There's no thumbs.
She
It's a
doesn't
bit of an-
try. I think dogs would rule the world if they had thumbs.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the
I'm
whole.
pretty sure
like,
cats would rule
thing.
the world and dogs would be their servants.
What a way to start.
We're doing shots, guys.
Anyway, so who has a recap from last time? Obviously not Amanda, unless you happen to have listened.
Unless you watched. We're at Bozik's parents' house. We're at the Chandlery. There was a suspicious kid in the alley that punched Plush in the back of the head.
No.
Well, Cleo.
Punch Cleo. Please don't confuse the two. I am not that guy.
Yeah. My bad. I mean, the names are so similar. He got punched in the back of the head and got pretty mad, and then this kid was probably here to punch my dad in the back of the head. We're not really sure.
I mean, you guys did a lot, like, editing this episode. You guys asked a lot of the same questions and got the same answers, basically. So
Cool.
He was there to take care of someone who was basically being set up. Like
Thanks, bud.
People had told him, "Hey, somebody's going to be in the alley."
Mm-hmm.
So I was just waiting because rustling. They had told him that they were going to set this up, and the person who would be in the alley was who he needed to take care of. And he did not have much of a plan because he's never done anything like this.
And then Cleo took him in and promised he would take him to the other side of town with his boys and get him a job.
Oh,
and then everyone said, "You know what? Let's abandon that plot and let's go to the beach."
Everyone meaning Bozic.
I was going to say, also, Nick killed him.
Yeah, you did almost kill him.
Yeah, Nick was torturing this kid, and I had to make Nick leave and go dip candles. So she was just furiously dipping.
You almost insulted him to death.
Yeah, I just hurt his feelings.
But one of the candles is for you. So
it's very
lumpy.
It's very lumpy.
Yeah,
they were not evenly dipped.
No, they were very aggressively dipped, though.
Yeah.
So, Eris, where would you have been while everyone else was going to what was it? Candle sconces and beyond?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too.
That's the canon name for Bozic Senior's burglary.
I mean, I like to think she just wandered off somewhere. Like she just got distracted by a butterfly.
That checked out.
And then we forgot to check on her, so we don't know where she is.
Yeah. You guys looked away for a minute. You look back and you're like, "Damn it, again."
Yeah, basically, you guys made plans. You're like, "Hey, this is where we're gonna go. We're gonna go, visit Bozic's parents, and then go to the beach." And you're like, "Okay, cool," and then just disappeared for basically an entire day.
Yeah, that sounds on point. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not the first time this has happened. Just the first time on camera.
For sure.
Normally happens off screen. So Eris, you had been distracted by this very nice butterfly. But eventually you remember, like, hey, I'm supposed to be going somewhere to do a thing with some people.
Shoot. Mm-hmm.
Great answer. Oh shoot.
Oh shoot. So, that's all.
So you know more or less where did Eris grow up?
In a basement?
Vasetta.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
That makes sense.
That's where she's from.
Cool. So you probably didn't go all the way home or anything, and like wouldn't, you know, unless you had a bunch of money just lying around that you didn't share with anybody else, and like got teleported there and back, which is possible.
Yeah, she's got weird parents, so that would check out.
Yeah. So that's, you accidentally stumbled into the teleporter, following the butterfly, visited your parents, and now you're back.
And I was like, oh, I was supposed to meet my friends. I gotta go.
Had a really nice lunch.
Right.
So yeah, as you find yourself back in Athenian,
Walk in the front door.
you were given a pretty good description of where you're going in order to meet up with everybody else. Even though, you know, the plan was to all go together, they still, I think they knew that this was a possibility.
I feel like once it's happened once or twice, every time we go somewhere, they're probably like, okay, so you're going to get to this tree, and then you're going to take a left.
Nick definitely hand wrote out instructions.
Draws me a map every time.
North, south, east, west, you know? Like, you take this street and then you go north, and so it's super confusing.
Yeah, because Eris has no idea what north means.
Yes. But Nick thinks it makes sense.
It does make sense.
Does Nick know which way is north? Maybe, maybe not. Actually, she probably has a pretty good sense of
I
direction.
was going to say, as much as you traveled, I feel like that was something you probably had to learn in case you ever did get lost.
Yeah,
Makes
see,
sense.
Nick isn't a self-insert anymore.
It's the one difference. Can tell directions.
I mean, it's
That's
also,
enough. It's enough for
I
it to
am
be
not
like,
a dwarf,
yes, I mean,
so...
You also don't have a
Or-
sick beard, Aaron, so...
It's sideburns.
sideburns.
The beard
Right,
is
my
coming.
goodness.
Sorry.
Guys,
It's a work in progress.
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. It's on its way.
Nick's like daily putting the beard oil just on the sideburns.
Yeah.
Nick and Bozic definitely do a lot of oiling.
Bet you that we have a whole like landscaping routine that we do together. Well, I'm not manscaping,
Mm.
but I'm dwarfscaping.
Yeah,
for
Bozic
sure.
definitely trims
Nice.
the chest hair and keeps it looking nice. I mean, you know, got to give the people what they want.
I mean,
so.
yeah, so like maybe
be
we get
presentable.
together, do some like shaping sort of situations.
Yeah, it's really hard to like, you know, when you're non-dominant hand, it's hard to like get an angle on it sometimes. So
Yeah.
True.
you need a
We
buddy.
help each other out.
Mm-hmm.
But we did
These-
confirm
these
last
are
time that
facts.
you don't like shave any kind of designs into it. It's just like sculpted.
Right.
Well,
That's
Yeah.
what we did confirm that last time.
Yeah,
I like to think that
Cleo's
Eris
hair,
has never. Go ahead. Tell me about Cleo.
Cleo's hair just grows in that redneck,
The patchy.
douchey friggin' man
Joe-
stash. Like
Joe
he
Dirt.
has no chin hair. He just has that, and doesn't have to take care of it, and grows really slow, and
It's amazing. Love that.
no
I'm just
gear
saying-
whatsoever.
I'm just hearing that you have the Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah.
Like-
I have the gene, but I have a different style. It grows
Joe
into a
Dirt gene.
different white trash style.
Nice.
One
Eris
of several variations.
Her hair ever, and I feel like Bazik would be very offended by that. So.
I'm
You
sorry,
know what?
I'm fucking
What
out of
does
my-
Eris not do?
Eris has never cut her hair ever.
Ugh. Honey, let me at least cut the split ends off or something.
No
All that
hair.
dead growth.
I need to
It
do
feels
that
so
in
much
real
better,
life.
trust me.
She's an elf. She
Actually
has
grows
naturally-
faster if you give it trims.
Mm-hmm.
No, she has that like
That's a-
naturally perfect elven hair.
That bitch. Must be nice.
Yeah.
It's magical,
Hmm.
Right.
literally.
Maybe it's
Maybe it's
Maybelline. Maybe it's
Maybelline.
magic. There it is.
You're welcome.
Amazing.
I like that.
Just for the record, that's the second time I've made a Maybe It's Maybelline reference this week.
Fuck yeah.
During gaming. The other one was during Shadowrun, which I thought was pretty good. So
There you go.
I
You
know.
know, edgy cyberpunk magic. Maybelline.
Maybelline.
And a Maybelline
Right, yeah,
commercial.
it makes
It-
sense, of course.
Go hand in hand.
I mean, one of my
It all
favorite
checks
memes
out.
is that squirrel with like the hair, and he's like Easy breezy, beautiful cover squirrel. I love that so much.
I don't think I've ever seen that, but I really want to.
Okay, I'll find it.
All right.
Oh man, that's a classic. That's like old school.
It's old school memes. Yeah, Rick knows.
So, Eris,
Yes.
you've been wandering around, not really following the directions. You kind of glanced at them. You've been having a lot of like daydreaming about squirrels and their very nice hair. Eventually you do find yourself at the front door to Candles, Sconces, and Beyond. And
Amazing.
Bozic, you said your mother is the full orc, correct?
Yes, I did say that, didn't I?
And was manning the door for this event.
And it's also where I get my glorious chest hair from.
That checks out.
Mm-hmm.
Sense.
Your dad is very not hairy.
No.
He's a Greek and he's not hairy. Neat. Not the stereotype, but neat.
Yeah, I mean, got the best of both worlds. Hairy women, non-hairy men.
That's right.
So, Eris, you find yourself outside of Candles, Sconces, and Beyond, and you see this very large, very hairy orc woman who just takes one look at you and says, "Oh, hello. You look like you would like to come in and shop."
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
She has no idea who you are. You
That's
may or
fine.
may not know who she is. Like, you've obviously
Fair.
never met her, but you may not know.
Would she look enough like Bozic for me to recognize?
Definitely.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, I think my friends are here.
Oh, there's a lot of people inside. Why don't you come in?
Okay.
Humble brag. There's a lot of people inside.
I know.
We're super busy today.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
let me know.
a big deal sale. So.
It is a big sale.
Okay.
True.
It's also good marketing to lie like that.
Yeah,
Lots of people inside. Go on in.
but also there are a lot of people in there. It's very
All right.
very packed.
All right.
Where would everyone else be? I know the last we had talked, Bozic was wanting to go to the beach. It sounded like Nick was kind of on the fence on that. We know Pleo was wanting to stay.
I can't.
With Prisca.
I can't go.
Yeah,
I said I'd take care of the kid. I can't go to the beach, and if I
He
leave him
did
here,
say that.
who knows what the hell's gonna happen?
Yeah, I thought Nick and Bozic just left.
I just wanted to give you guys that opportunity to decide.
To not leave him? Okay.
Did not do that.
That's totally up to you. I mean, we'll figure it out one way or another.
You're ruining my spring break. Gosh.
I know, right?
I'm not doing nothing.
That was the conversation that Bozic had with Pleo right before leaving.
Be cool, man.
Blame
cool.
your father.
Amazing.
He's the one getting people to punch him in the head.
Yeah, I know. We do got to talk about that. That's true. But I got to chill for a little bit. So we're going to the beach. Come on, Aaron. Sorry.
Who's
Nick.
Aaron?
I saw the names on the Discord chat.
We don't have a screen to tell us the characters' names. That's it.
Jeez.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Did you bring your
What am I supposed to do with this mook?
I definitely also remember needing to get some flatbread because I was hangry.
Mm-hmm. Also,
you are very hangry.
I like how you bring up the swimsuit again when it was discussed by you. You brought it up. Going to the nude beach like 3 times.
Yes. How could I forget?
And how we discussed that you could loan Prisca a bathing suit, a nude bathing suit.
Does it have like, is that one piece with chest hair just so you can look
Oh no,
extra?
It's just being naked, and Bozic could help with that apparently.
I forgot about that. Thank God you've listened to
Amazing.
it recently, so you can tell us what we said.
Yeah, and I had to rephrase a lot of it because of the echo. So yeah,
Oh, bummer.
yeah, it's okay. It worked out. Yeah. So
Okay, yes, you're right though. Forgive me for asking you where your swimsuit was, because you obviously don't need it.
I would imagine because Eris has been wandering off for quite a while. You guys probably had time to go to the beach, get some sun, and come back before Eris ever even got there. Because you know, had a long trip.
Makes sense.
Great. So I sit at the kitchen table with the kid, bored,
Well,
not sure what to do, and I'm going to pester the father every time he comes anywhere near the kitchen.
Oh, he does not go anywhere near where the two of you are. He is very busy with the sale.
I bring you back a euro. Hey, I don't know how you say it.
Drachma?
Euro.
Yeah.
Euro.
Yeah, that's what I said. Okay.
It's a euro.
It's a euro? So you were talking about the money.
I can't wait until we get messages and they're like, no, you mispronounced it. You guys
I
all
know.
suck.
Yep.
Actually, I brought Plush a gyro.
Gyro.
That's the one everybody agrees is wrong.
I've
Okay.
also heard it called hero. So
I have too.
yeah.
Oh yeah, hero.
But like that was by a Greek person. So
I'm holding out for a hero.
Who knows? I don't think
Anyway,
there's really a right way.
literally no right way to say that.
There's
word.
a lot of wrong ways, no right
There's
way.
also no wrong way then. If there's no right way.
Nope.
No, they're all
there's-
wrong.
They're all wrong. Yeah, exactly.
No right ways. And also, this will be the one and only Greek word that we get called out for, not all
Yes.
the other things.
100%.
Nothing else. Nothing.
Over
Across
last,
the span of your
2.5
entire
years.
show.
Yeah, the
People
last
only
2.5
care about
years,
food.
This is the one thing that we've butchered. Anyway,
Speaking
so
of butcher, is it lamb? Never mind. Carry on.
maybe. I mean, Nick probably.
I brought you a
butchered it.
vegetarian one. I thought you were trying to be vegetarian.
Savage.
It's just all mushrooms, but it's all the mushrooms from the Magic Beach.
Whoa.
So many mushrooms on a magic beach.
Technically, they were in the forest near the beach.
Are the mushrooms also magical?
Oh, do you not? Oh, yeah, you weren't
They're
there?
Remember?
drugs.
Yeah, they were. They got really high. I forgot to tell you about that. You missed that
What?
as well.
I missed getting really
when
high.
when they
Damn.
had the butt dome and the cuddle puddle, yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah,
also
yeah.
did.
Oh, that's why. Man.
That's some of why.
Listen,
Yeah.
when you're in the butt dome, there are no rules, okay?
Everything that happens in the butt dome stays in the butt dome.
Yeah. It's like Fight Club and
I'm
Vegas.
really sorry I missed out on that.
It's like butt Vegas.
We are too. That'll
Yeah.
teach you to like go outside and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck my
weirdly,
vacation, I guess.
Weirdly, Eris called it Butt Vegas one time, and it's just stuck. Since. Like it's just nonsense. It doesn't make any logical sense. There's no words like. But you said it, so
It's a thing
probably
now.
Elvish. It's probably Elvish.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably just
one of
a
those-
direct translation instead of like what it would actually mean, you know?
Yeah. Vegas is elf for hedonism.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Can we put that quote on a t-shirt, please?
I would have to remember it, but it's been recorded, so eventually
you'll
I'll
laugh.
find it again.
You'll laugh at this when you're editing it, that's for sure.
Oh, always. I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with all of us?
Absolutely.
It's not. It doesn't matter if it's inclusive.
fine.
As long as everybody's insane, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
it was just one person, it would be worse. But we just are all in it together, so it's fine.
Yeah. Everything's fine. Anyway, so
Everything is awesome.
Eris, you're just kind of browsing in the chandlery. So it's a store full of candles.
Okay.
Candle accessories.
That's true. There are sconces and beyond.
Can they see the kitchen?
No, so you were in the back room. Like the kitchen would probably
Yep.
be upstairs where they live. So you were like in the back room, like the storage area.
Perfect. Even better.
They have definitely like Bozic Senior has not gone back there at all. Ilithiad has probably gone back there to check on you, but like hasn't gone all the way back there. Yeah, you fucker.
Oh man, I was unhinged last time. I'm not
Because
sorry about
Kayla-
it though.
Because Kayla decided that the bugbear was named Illithid, and then retroactively decided it's Ilithiad.
Yes.
But it's hyphenated. It's all one word. It's
Uh-huh.
hyphenated.
Okay. I like It's good stuff.
It sounds
Yeah,
great
this-
to me.
It does. It's all Greek to me.
But yeah, Ilithiad has like not gone all the way back to just like peeked his old man head around the corner just to like glance at you because he is very.
I'm gonna make sure we got beverages and snacks if they're available. But I can't leave this kid on his own. I can't trust him not to bolt. I got to take him across town. I don't want to do that by myself. Watching him and the town while that's just he's gonna F off and he's gonna die. And I told him I'd take care of him.
Or at least try to.
Yeah, well, that's the best you can do, right?
Yeah. So Eris, you don't see Pleonexi, you don't see Bozic, you don't see Nick. At least not when you first get there. But there are a lot of like smelly candles. There are some magical candles as well. So it's very distracting. There's a lot to look at. So really you're probably having a great time.
Yeah, just checking out everything.
Yeah. Forgot why you're here. Just thought you were here for candles.
Yeah. How did you just become like the scatterbrain in like 3 sessions?
I mean, have you met Eris? Like,
Eris is kind of a disaster. She's a homeschooled elf that like doesn't have any friends. She's kind of a mess, honestly.
There's been a lot of hand holding.
Yeah. Especially like, hey, cast a spell. Let me hold your hand. So maybe it hits.
Listen, it's not her fault that none of her spells hit anything, okay?
I know. Somehow,
I was mean, dude.
So low. But they're so low. Like, you roll fine on most stuff until you try to, like, shoot somebody. And then you just miss a lot. Or you roll really low on damage. There's no in between.
Yeah. Like, I hit, and then I'm like, oh, cool, for 2. Awesome.
You guys are level 5, right? 4 or 5, something like that?
5.
Yeah.
5.
8?
Totally 8, yeah.
Totally 8.
Practically gods is what I say.
You guys both said that.
Mighty and powerful gods.
I'm sure there will be no consequences for your hubris at any point.
None at all.
Because the Greek gods love whenever people compare themselves to them.
Wait, there are Greek gods in this world? Who knew?
It's a mystery. Total
I'm sure
mystery.
We've offended a few of them.
It's very possible. So, Eris, as you are just browsing, like smelling all of the candles, probably, inspecting them, reading all the labels, Bozic and Nicomas, you see your friend just absent-mindedly browsing the candles as you return from the beach.
Hey!
We thought you were
go?
here this whole time, but I guess you weren't.
I'm here now. I went and saw my parents. I didn't mean to, but I did. I had lunch with them.
Do they live here?
Nope.
Oh, okay. You'll have to tell us that story some other time. That's fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, it was an accident, but we had a nice lunch, and then I remembered that I'm supposed to meet with you guys, so...
Did you have lunch with people that did not look like your parents, but told you that they were your parents?
No, they were definitely my parents. Them I recognize.
Okay.
Definitely.
Eris, would you have ever mentioned that you're from Vaseta at any point?
Probably not.
That's
I mean,
fair.
maybe it's been what, a year? Like it's
almost like it's almost the end of the school year, yeah.
Then it probably has come up in conversation at least once.
Yeah. So you guys know that this is like across the sea.
My God.
I know it was really my parents because we were in my house.
Again,
what?
You'll have to tell us this story later because this is fascinating. But welcome to my home.
Way more fascinating than weird kid over here that we're babysitting. Maybe we should get back to that later.
What are we babysitting? Who are we babysitting?
Babysitting's not quite the right word.
Mostly Pleo is. Really, I have kind of washed my hands of that whole situation.
Yeah, for the best, Nick. For the best. Nick is kind of off limits from this area of the shop for a while. We made you a candle, Eris. Nick, do you want to show us your candle?
Let's see if it works now. It's not working yet.
Oh, you're really quiet now.
Yeah, we
Oh,
hear
you
you,
can
but it's
hear me,
quiet.
but I can't hear anything. 'Cause my,
Oh, good.
there,
Love
yeah,
that.
there we are.
Yeah, you're really
Well,
quiet, by the way, Plush.
Well, I got told it was hot, so I turned it down, and now it's too quiet.
There you go. That's good.
How about now?
That's
Better.
good. Yeah. It was just picking up everything you were touching otherwise.
Yeah, and it makes it hard to edit and that sort of thing if there's all that.
Yeah.
Just
Anyway.
something I'm very sensitive to right this moment in my own life.
Painfully aware of.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. Actually, no, it's not really much me, but
It's all of you.
Jason's-
I hate everyone who I have to edit.
I feel ya.
Yeah.
At least I only have to do 2 people.
and you're
Yeah.
one of them, so
Yeah, and it makes it worse.
Absolutely.
Listening to your own-
Mostly I hate myself,
Yeah,
guys.
listening to your own voice is the worst, honestly.
I get
so
it. I get it.
I'm
really
also
glad I
the
don't have to
GM,
edit
so I have
anything.
to talk the most. Ooh, it's terrible.
Yeah, I just really hope that I didn't sound horrible because I didn't listen to very much of what I re-recorded on this last one. Like
Mm.
enough to make sure that like most of it sounded okay, but yeah, I don't give a shit at this point. It's done. I didn't
It's
wanna
out there.
re-listen
It
to
exists in the world, and people can take it for how they need to take it.
Yeah. Anyway, so Eris, you get this very, very lumpy, misshapen. It's not traditionally attractive.
This is the coolest candle I have ever seen. I'm so
Oh.
excited.
Oh, is that one of the ones I made?
It is.
So nice.
I can't
Mhm.
wait to burn it. I'm so excited.
It smells like lavender.
I do love
Yeah, I needed that to calm down.
Smells like
Mhm.
lavender and anger.
That's like one of the only gifts you can say that about, though. Like, I can't wait to burn this.
I know, right? I think it smells like lavender and anger, 2 very opposite smells.
Says
Balance you out a
you.
little bit, you know?
You could be angry at lavender, I guess. You don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, so you guys have kind of beaten around the bush here, but
No. Us? Never.
not at all. But Ilithiad comes over, this bugbear elderly man, and is just like, Bozic, can you please take care of your guest, please?
The kid in the kitchen.
Shh.
Oh.
Just can you can't handle it, please?
Oh, sure. I'll go check it out.
I would appreciate it. We just don't need that kind of. That would be very bad publicity.
Sure. But what should we do with him?
I don't care. Please just get him out of here.
Okay, you got it. I will take him somewhere else, more appropriate than the shop.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why are we babysitting? Who is this?
Yeah, it's a
He's
bit of a long
somebody
story.
who's really easy to kill.
Yeah, this kid / young person wants to kill or punch one of us. Somebody in my family. I'm not totally sure. My father's also acting funny. It's a bit of a thing.
It was
Okay.
definitely made very clear to everyone but Bozic that it was Bozic Senior.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even Eris somehow picked up on that really, really quickly.
Nice.
Somebody
she's
in
really
my
good at-
family is in danger.
She's really good at picking up subtle cues, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's what
Those
she's
social
known for.
cues. Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like Bozic is probably somewhat in denial, though, that, like, his dad's in possibly mortal danger.
Mhm. He just doesn't get into that kind of stuff, you know?
Find out your dad's really a mobster or a spy.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Weird. Anyway, I assume that Bozic is probably going to lead the way back to the back room.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back to talk to that kid. What was that kid's name? Did we ever get his name?
You did.
Okay. Great.
It was Prisca. And it's funny
Prisca.
because he was trying to tell you like twice,
Preschool,
but everybody
I
else
remember.
was asking questions still. and then he did tell you guys again.
And we
but
forgot.
Just like
Yeah,
immediately gone. Yeah.
of course. I mean, do you expect anything less of us at this point?
Presley got it. Yep.
To be fair,
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're that hard to stay, it's that hard for you to stay alive. You're not gonna need that name that much longer.
to quote
Just give him a
Nick
new name.
last time. Yeah, to
Give him a
quote
new
Nick last time, he's a level 1 at best.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is the meanest Nick has ever been to
I was
anybody.
really sad that part was super echoey because I had to like re-record it basically, but
I
yeah.
don't remember saying that.
I know.
Amazing.
Aaron just like dissociated for the whole last session.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
said
you
whatever.
were in a
came-
mood last time. Like you were just mean.
So sad I missed it.
It happens. I mean,
That poor
candles
kid.
bring out the rage in some people.
That lavender just gets you fired up.
It's the
Exactly.
fire.
Lavender and anger, they go hand in hand. If
Yeah.
you're Nick. So, you all make your way to the back room, and Eris, I'll have you roll probably perception.
Perception. Shockingly not a terrible. Yep. 14.
Okay. Yeah, so you immediately notice that there's something different about this kid. Doesn't look quite human, but unlike everyone else who did not pick up on anything, you notice that he has snake-like eyes and a forked tongue.
Oh.
Oh.
And Cleo
That's
didn't
unusual.
notice this after several hours of kids gone swimming.
I mean,
Wow.
you
That's
were
sad.
probably thinking about all the people you're going to punch.
I was just debating whether or not I'm going to keep my word or just murder him so no one knows I didn't.
Yep, nobody would
Nice.
know, not any of the witnesses.
There's no
Nope.
witnesses here. I've been alone with him for hours.
He's right.
Nope.
He could have
Yeah.
just died spontaneously by accident because of gods and stuff.
With hurt feelings.
Mhm.
Because of gods and stuff.
But
Yeah.
I didn't.
It's the internal hurt feelings that just linger.
Mhm. It's
It's
true.
festering.
It gets you.
Resentment.
Uh,
It's all resentment.
So I'm gonna probably lean over to Bozic and Nick if I can and be like, so who is this non-human child?
Is he non-human? He's really weak. And honestly,
Nick
he's
hates him.
kind of
You
he's
know,
kind of a whiner.
he's been a bit of a buzzkill for the whole vacation so far, but we need information from him, so we've kept him back here comfortably, I assume, correct?
I'm
I asked
right
him.
here. I can hear you guys.
I'm
Shut up.
directing
Not
my
very
question
nice.
to him. I'm asking
I have
him
a question. If we're trying to get information from this person, why is Cleo like coloring with him? Like, what's?
Oh, well, Nick and I needed to step out and get some fresh air. I'm still trying to salvage what's left of the spring break, so
And
as
some
I'm sure you can
food.
tell, we had to go work on our tans a little bit.
And you both look beautiful, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Bozic has
saying. I
no
appreciate
tan
that.
lines. Like 0 tan lines.
Yeah. Other than like the chest hair, like if I was
Yeah,
to show you
the
chest
hair-
it would
the
just be
hair
like a white
lines.
circle.
Amazing.
I just imagine a half orc in baby oil and speedos.
No speedo.
No speedo.
No
I think it's
speedo.
somehow worse with the speedo.
Yeah.
I think it's somehow
he's
worse
all
with the
packed in
banana
there.
hammock. Yeah, yeah.
Obviously,
Looking
it's
like
better to
someone
be-
put a hedgehog in a sack. Just this is looking bad.
Why? Why would you say that?
I mean,
Look,
he's not
I'm
wrong.
not the meanest librarian today. Like, come on.
Jesus.
You know what? If Bozic did look like a hedgehog in a sack, he would look like a sexy hedgehog in a sack. So
There you go.
So Ron Jeremy,
Oh
Oh,
no,
God.
no.
No.
the hedgehog, the sexiest hedgehog.
She said sexy, not Ron Jeremy. not
You're-
like
sexy and
anything
sexual are not the
apparent.
same.
I'm
I
sure
agree.
somebody found him
I
very
mean, he's right
attractive.
about that too.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's just not.
But we were at the beach, so Cleo felt it necessary to stay here, and
Yeah.
I'm hoping he got some answers out of this person.
Well, that is really up to the gods because I'm sure I didn't sit here quietly the whole time.
I don't think I've
Yeah,
ever seen.
probably not.
And
Yeah.
he's
Are you
not dead.
Are you also hangry? I've got this gyro, and it's
gyro.
vegetarian.
It's
Hero.
a hero.
And
I will take
it's
the euro.
delicious.
Thanks.
It will not get you high.
Oh man.
Yeah, that is the most suspicious thing you could possibly say. But I've been stuck here all day while you kids wandered off and play, so I could do high right now.
Okay. Fair enough.
So, I think probably he's continued trying to dodge your questions for the most part because he's terrified more of the people who are trying to hurt him.
That's 'cause
But
he's an idiot.
also because he owes them a lot of money, I think has a lot to do with it as well.
Alright, fair enough.
But you did get out of him that he owes a lot of money to someone called the Ghost.
Okay, previous knowledge. I am part of the underground in my day life, so have I
Yep.
heard of this? I have.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've heard of this mook.
Yeah, very,
Is it
very.
somebody I should be worried about?
That's convenient.
It's a very nasty reputation.
Oh,
Great.
excremental.
Do we know this now?
I will transfer that data to the other people that
Okay.
this kid is in bad with a really wrong part of the organization.
Hmm.
Great.
What do
Great.
you
That's
know
not good
about
at
this
all.
person, Cleo?
Then we should
Well-
probably do away with him.
Nick.
Nick, are you feeling okay?
The ghost or this
She's
poor
not.
kid?
This kid, I'm sorry, there's something about him. He brings out the worst in me. And
I
I
see that.
just think that he should not be around us anymore.
Well, that might be true, but I want to take him somewhere where he might be safe. But now I
Mhm.
know he owes money to the ghost. I don't know if there's any place that can be safe.
Hmm.
I tried
say-
telling you that.
Oh, shut up, you. I guess we could send him to Ear's hometown. He might be safe there. Your
yeah,
family need
far away.
your family need like a pool boy or some general flunky.
It's
I
really far
mean-
away unless you're Eris and there's a butterfly.
Exactly.
We have a full staff, but
Yeah, rough.
Maybe.
Do
Must
you
be
have-
nice.
do you have room to help this poor kid get his life together? And I'm gonna go clear his tab.
Does he want to go to school?
He's right
What?
here still and can hear you.
Then answer the question.
I don't know. I'm really.
It'll cost you a lot of money. Whatever Cleo paid to go to school is what it'll cost.
Oh, stop rubbing that one in. All right.
Never.
I'm trying to
kidding.
help
This
you out
kid
here.
ain't got 2 drachmas to rub together. Give him a break.
That's fair.
He reminds me of me. A little punchy,
You
a
know,
little stupider though.
I never thought I would be in a situation where Cleo is the one of reason and Nick is the one out for blood. The
You know what?
tables really have
Neither
turned.
can Plush.
What?
I was baffled
What?
last time, and I'm
Yeah.
equally baffled this week.
Yeah, how
I-
Bozic and Plush, or not, Bozic and Cleo were the good cops too.
Yeah.
I know.
To Nick's bad cop.
Guys, this guy has bad news written all over his face.
Yeah.
Trust me on
Ghost.
this.
Yeah, ghost.
I mean, I think that's clear. But what's his goal here? What's
He's
He
still right
cannot tell
here,
us.
and you guys keep talking like I'm not here.
okay? Why are you? I didn't hear any of the conversations prior to this. So tell me why you're here.
Well, I told I don't know if I would call them friends, but your associates.
yeah,
They're
that's
my
a good
best
word.
friends.
I'm so sorry.
Let's just run with associate right now.
Nick's in the background, like cracking her knuckles. Say that to my face, motherfucker.
Bozik's just checking out his tan.
Yeah.
Like looking under his kite and like, yep, no tan
It
lines.
still looks great. Yeah. Nice and even.
Been inside for too long, like 5 whole minutes though. Tan's starting to go away. You know.
Starting to fade. I gotta go back outside, guys.
I mean, we did say that Bozic is basically from the Jersey Shore of New Alexandria, so
Yeah.
Amazing.
but yeah,
Hey,
he
kid, what do you want? While
Well,
you're here, tell my friend.
I was trying to
And
tell her,
remind me.
but the one you keep calling chest hair was very distracting.
I
He's
have that
very
effect on
distracting.
people.
In the best way, right? Wink,
Yeah.
wink.
Jeez,
Loves the
Sidebird.
chest hair.
Sidebird wants you dead. I just want to let you know that.
I was for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So break it down for me. What's happening?
Oh, sorry, wrong breakdown.
Oh man, if only we were streaming.
I know. They're missing the best episode.
This
Yeah,
thing was
yeah.
laying some sick beats, guys.
I know.
So he says, "Okay, look, you guys are all over the place. So let me just make this very clear. I owe a lot of money to the ghost, and they asked me to take care of someone for them,
Ooh.
which is they didn't tell me. I don't know. They just said that they would be in the alley, and they would arrange it. I would take care of them, and then I would be free and clear. And now I probably owe them even more money, and I don't know what to do at this point.
We've asked this before, but is there some way you could give them proof that the job is done and then wipe your hands of this?
I think
I
it's
mean-
kind of weird if he doesn't know who he was supposed to kill.
I mean, at this point, I think everybody but maybe Bosick knows that it was
Right.
Bosick's.
Yeah, I'm trying to spare Bozik's feelings.
Yeah,
I
but like,
appreciate that.
but even Prisca at this point knows that it was definitely not Pleonexi. That he was not really set up. Like, I don't think anybody really thinks that it was a trap or anything. It was that something went wrong because there was an unexpected factor of you guys showing up.
We are an unexpected factor usually, yes.
Constantly. Yeah.
So can we just get Daddy Chest Hair? I'm sorry. I can't remember what
No.
we're not supposed to call
You're
him.
not allowed to say Daddy Chester. That's Bozik's name.
Well, no. Bozik's name is Daddy Bozic. Daddy
Right.
Chester is
Okay.
slightly more acceptable.
That's acceptable then. That's
Okay,
right. I knew it was
Can
one of them.
Daddy Chest Hair get down here and do some explaining?
I think that's a good idea.
You can
What a
you
good
can
idea.
hear you can hear him like from around the corner, like he was listening, and he's like, "I already told you everything's fine, and also please don't call me Daddy. That's very off-putting."
All right, Senior Peckbush. Come talk to us.
No, everything's fine.
It's so much worse.
I
Dad,
know.
I really do think you
much
owe
better.
us an explanation. Could you just step in here for a second?
You know, Bozic, I told you before everything's fine.
You need
really
to come in
busy
here,
with the sale.
please.
Can I
Mr.
try and
Boz-
Busy with the sale.
can we
Mr.
try and
Bozik's
persuade
dad.
him?
I would like to make a persuasion check to get him to come in.
Go for it. You can roll with advantage, but
He's not my dad. I want to intimidate him.
we'll let Eris do the roll first.
Yeah.
But
Cool. With advantage, I got a 15. I have a +7, guys. That's ridiculous.
wow, you're doing
Ouch.
so good. So
Double digits.
Yeah. Eris, he seems very insistent that like he's told the others, obviously not you, everything that he's going to share. So
Does
At this
Mother
point-
know about this? Should I get Mother involved, perhaps?
and he like sticks his head around the corners like, Bozic, how dare you say that? You shut your mouth.
Oh,
Gra-
She's
wow.
not my mother. Come talk to
Somebody's
us some more.
snippy.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't
I
gonna
mean,
ground
she-
me. Come
She has
talk
a
to
right
me.
to know that there's danger on her doorstep, does she not?
Everything's fine, Bozic. And he goes back around the corner.
It doesn't seem
This is
fine.
not fine. You have somebody trying to kill you. That's not fine.
No, he's taken care of. You guys have this. Everything's fine.
If
And-
Mr. Bozik's dad needs to talk to someone and unburden himself, I am a registered clergy person. I can take his confession.
And then immediately tell people because it's
Yeah.
not the same as the Catholics.
I have never taken any of your confessions and spread them around. You don't know that about me.
I have
I
nothing
think
to
basing
confess.
it on the mood you've been in all day.
That is with this other guy, not Bozik's dad.
I don't know. Bozik's dad is getting a little frustrating, if you ask me.
All right.
I'm
I'm
going
going
to talk
to-
to Bozik's mom. I think it's time.
So as you try to leave the back room, Bozic Senior just like puts an arm across the doorway, is like, please, just don't do that. I would really recommend that we just leave her out of this. Everything's
One
fine.
person came means more people will come, which means she's in danger, and we can't allow her to be in danger. So if you're not going to tell us more information so that we can take care of the problem, then we have to make sure.
She's not in danger. No one else but me.
Father,
no one is in danger. No one is in danger.
I got punched in the
Except for
back of the
Leo.
head. I ain't
except
you.
for you. Yeah,
And anybody who
Pleo-
might be in the alley when they're trying to off you, like me.
Pleo took a punch to the head for you, Father. I feel like you owe him something.
I don't know what you mean because everything's fine, Bozic.
You know what? You're
Okay,
getting really
Bozic, can I
suspicious.
punch your father?
I mean, I'm almost tempted to say yes at this point.
I
Night.
will say, all of you would know, like, something like that would definitely cause a huge scene in the store. Bozic, you would know that would probably chase off a lot of customers.
Then we take him out back in the alley and have a talk with him. Just
How-
I'm going to Misty step past him
Damn.
and go get his wife.
Father, would you at least tell me, at least vaguely, how you've handled it? So we can feel comforted in the fact that you're safe, if that's true.
Well,
It's fine. I'm going to go tell her now.
you have my assailant, my would-be assailant, right there. It's obviously handled.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let your wife know just in
But what
So
are we
I'm
supposed
going.
to do with him? What if he leaves and tells Ghost, or what if Ghost comes looking for him, or for you? I mean, there's a lot of variables here, Father.
Well,
I mean, I can't kill him indefinitely forever and keep bringing him back.
and you heard him. He did say that he's in danger now, so I don't think he's going to be going back to tell them anything.
So what do
So-
you want us to do? Just let him leave, and then I'll leave, and then we'll just pretend like none of this happened?
That sounds fantastic, actually.
We can't do that.
So
I'm
have
sorry.
I gotten to the wife at this point?
Yeah. I mean, it's a decently large store, but it wouldn't take all that long.
She's probably at the register.
Probably. So, I'm just gonna go up to her and try to like subtly whisper. I'm gonna cast message and send to her
Oh.
that there's a problem with her husband and that we think he's in danger and that he's refusing to share information about it.
And she just kind of like looks around, and
And I wave.
don't you? I think for message, don't you have to like point at them? Isn't that part of the casting?
Yes.
So, Eris
So
is
you're
just like
standing there pointing.
No,
Just
you're like
randomly
shooting
pointing.
Finger guns.
No big deal.
as she
Hey.
gets this, like mental message, and she glares at you, and then very quickly starts ushering people out, And like anyone who is, kind of putting up any kind of resistance, like, oh, well, I was going to buy something, she gets a little bit more forceful until eventually she raises her voice. It's like, out. And everyone disperses.
So awkward.
She locks the front door and says,
Awkward.
Bozic, you and your father need to come in here.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
about
ma'am.
time. This kind of attitude, this I get. Come on, preschool.
And so as you all make your way out into the lobby of the store, she's just standing there with her arms crossed and says, all right, explain, boys. What's going on?
Like, just looks at his father and like puts his hand on his
We
hip.
all look at him. We all
Yeah.
just stare at him.
Like arms crossed and like.
Can we like
Eris
group
is
intimidate
incapable of
him?
looking that angry, but
Does Nick go stand by Bozic's mom?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, can we group intimidate him?
I mean, I don't think it would require that at this point.
Okay.
I think your mom is intimidating enough on her own.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like her.
Before I
get
him
I
by
think
help,
she's
but-
great.
And so your dad is just like, I had this handled. I really wish that you hadn't forced us to close the store in the middle of this sale. This was a very important sale, Bozic. You know how big of a deal this is for the store.
Are you guilt tripping me right now? Hold up. This isn't my fault.
this is
I came for a nice spring
emotional
break, goddammit, and
manipulation.
this is what I get.
And he just says, you're right, but I had this under control. It was
You
going to
are
be
delusional.
I don't remember asking you.
I don't give a shit. I've been sitting in your back room all goddamn day, taking care of the kid who was here to kill you, who punched me in the head. And now you're like dancing around. It's okay. It's fine. It's not okay, man. Listen to your wife. Talk to your kid. Don't be a douche.
I was
Hey.
trying to talk. Would you let me speak?
That's all we want at this point.
Been here all damn day. I missed the beach. I'm just gonna wander off, holding the kid by the
Muttering.
scruff, just bitching about, wondering if I can go against my word and just murder the kid. And I'm gonna talk like that while I'm holding him.
You like holding him up in the air.
I'm holding him by the back of the neck, and he's like tippy-toeing on occasion. The way like a grandmother would like discipline a child, maybe by the ear. I'm holding one of his ears.
Oh my
So
gosh.
he's like, "Ah," and I'm bitching
That's
and
the
wondering
worst.
if I could just murder him right here, and if that would cause me more problems, or if I give him
So-
to the ghost and then I can get the money that way. Maybe there's a bounty on him.
Speak,
So-
father, please.
Bozic, I was trying, but everyone keeps cutting me off, and really, I didn't want to have this conversation, but there was a slight situation that I had handled. Everything was going to be fine. We just had to pay a little bit more money this month, and now we're going to be a little bit short, but we'll make it up.
That doesn't explain why somebody was trying to kill you.
Pay money to who?
Well, you see, there've been some characters coming around and asking for protection money.
Why?
I don't. You know how things are. It's just one of those business things that you have to deal with sometimes, Bozic.
People demanding your money for free? That does not seem like a savvy business
No,
thing.
not for free. Like I said, it's protection.
Protection from themselves?
Yeah. Are they
Obviously, yes. Yes.
blackmailing you?
Clearly, yes. That is what is going on, and I had it handled. The sale was
We were here to
supposed
kill you.
The sale was supposed to make enough money to pay them off, and we would be good.
How much money do you need?
I really don't think that's important at this point. I think
Very
that
important.
It is, because what are you going to do if they raise the amount that you have to give them next month?
What if they come back asking for more money, more and more money every time, and then what?
We'll deal with that whenever it happens.
Father, this is ridiculous. You
gonna
are
wander back.
allowing somebody to blackmail you into money, and you're just allowing them to take your hard-earned money and ruin your business, and are being extremely withholding from your entire family. This is not acceptable, in my opinion.
It was for everyone's safety. I was the only one who was in danger. They would never hurt any of you. And I really wasn't in danger. I had it.
How
I
can
had
you
a chance.
trust that?
They literally punched Cleo in the head.
To be
Yeah.
fair, I feel like that's not the first time that's happened.
Okay, but that's
You're
irrelevant.
definitely not wrong, but
That's not important now.
Cleo's gonna wander back, having hopefully eavesdropped in some bit in this store.
I mean, what are you trying to eavesdrop on? Because at this point, it's just like
Yeah,
you
I
guys-
just
talking out loud.
I wanted to make
Yeah.
sure he caught the gist of what was going on because he's a little bit familiar with the whole extortion game.
Right.
It's not like he hasn't been the guy doing the punching in the past.
right.
He's trying to
And I
get
mean,
past that.
At this point, like you would still be able to hear the conversations. It's not yelling, but it's not
Yeah.
quiet either. So even in the back room, you'd be able to hear.
So I'm gonna come back. All right. So you're being extorted. Who? Give me a name.
Well,
Go.
I believe that our friend here already told you who it was.
So the ghost is bothering you. The ghost
I
and
mean-
his crew.
I mean, he's not come here himself, but
No, he never does that.
Yeah, that's just good business.
Yeah. Also, some of us ain't sure he's real. It might be 2 or 3 people too. Anyway, not important. What I'm telling you is we're gonna have to make sure that he doesn't come back again. If you keep paying him, they're gonna get greedy. They're gonna up the ante. Trust me. I done it. I seen it done. It happens. Eventually, they're gonna take a piece out of your hide, or your kids' hide, or they're just gonna burn the whole damn place to the ground.
I
Right, Father.
pretty
'Cause fire
confident that
happens.
won't happen. I'm pretty confident
well-
that won't happen.
You're a mook. You're a mark. You're a fool. It's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I love
A
your
lot of
kid,
names.
but you ain't that bright, sir.
and honestly, I know it doesn't look like Cleo is really smart, but he is. So
He's
listen
got a lot
to
of
him.
wisdom here.
Especially when it comes to extortion.
I've been here before. I've done this.
Eris has probably witnessed some extortion just casually at the tavern.
Casual extortion.
Theo,
I'm concerned.
how dangerous is this ghost character? Is this something that
I don't mess with him.
we could get involved in? You know, like the top of Pandaros Academy? Is that within our wheelhouse, or should we look somewhere else?
The valedictorian of
Yeah.
the second year students.
Yeah, of the freshman class.
No, you're
You know-
you're a second year.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
okay.
sophomore.
We
It's
don't
just
really know that
being
much
extra
about the
visible.
ghost. Like I said, we don't see him. It's more of a rumor, more of an idea. Might not be one guy.
Okay,
might be a
so-
group of people. So we're not sure. But what we can do.
So it sounds like
send
we've got a
back his-
chance.
we can send back his henchmen with a note carved in their forehead that we're going to keep doing that every time they come here. We got to
But we
make
have
it
to go
not
back to school at
profitable
some
for
point.
him. We got to make sure that he knows it's going to cost him more in manpower than he can get from your mook father here.
Mhm.
I just love the mental image of Eris in the background. Like, so you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah.
I
So
like
you're
that.
saying there's a chance. So yeah, we could take out the idea of a guy. What's the problem? I don't understand.
Yeah, trying to kill Batman. Yeah.
Whoever that is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Whoever
another
that is.
guy. Don't worry about him. We did take care of him. He dressed up as a freaking bat. Anyway,
So, I mean, it sounds like you guys have somewhat of a plan.
Do we?
I mean,
Okay.
clearly he has a plan.
Oh,
how
yeah.
many times? When do they cut? When do they do next? We got a week.
Well, they were supposed to come tomorrow.
Excellent.
And instead
But-
they sent an assassin today.
I think assassin might be too strong of a word.
Oh, it's
What was
definitely
you
too
sa-
strong on a word.
A small child with a punch? I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
Prisca's
that
like, I'm not a child. I'm
Oh, shut up
16.
before I hurt
I'm
you some more.
16.
okay, but were you
So-
supposed to try and kill someone, or were you here to rough somebody up?
he didn't know.
No, they said take care of, which, you know,
What did you understand it to be? And answer
well-
quickly before I insult you to death again.
and he's just like, his eyes get really big and he looks at Pleonexi and is like, help?
No.
No,
answer.
answer.
I like how he asked for Pleonexi's help.
I can't tell you anything if I'm dead.
Actually,
Nope.
I have speak with dead.
And
It's
you just see
fine.
he
That would
like
probably
goes-
be more
absolutely.
convenient, Nick.
he goes like
Maybe we should do that.
absolutely as pale as you can imagine.
Amazing.
Also, I
I
could
can
just let you loose.
100% speak with your dead body. So let's hurry up and answer the question. What did you think you were coming here to do today?
And Bozik's mom just like puts a hand very firmly on your shoulders, like, maybe let's not kill anyone well, just in
Nice
general.
job.
No, not just in general. Let's not.
Nick does the thing where she's like letting Bozik's mom hold her shoulder and be like, hold me back, hold me back.
I thought you were just
Also-
gonna stop at like let Bozik's mom hold her.
Oh,
Yeah, I did too.
That's really good hugs,
I just need a cuddle.
Nick.
We,
He gives
we
good
could
hugs.
just let this
Nice and
kid
strong.
back loose and see who comes to kill him.
I don't
have
like that plan. I don't like that
So-
plan.
Okay, I'm gonna bounce
I
his head
know-
off the nearest shelf and tell him to
No,
shut
no.
up.
Okay.
Just
I know you're
poof.
here for Ghost, but who was the one who directly gave you your order to come take care of the problem?
I didn't ever actually see their face. I think that they were using some kind of magic.
Magic.
Who would do such a thing? Now tell us what you thought you were coming here to do. Were you coming here to kill, or were you coming here to rough up?
Well, like I was trying to say, it's pretty well known that take care of is, you know, a euphemism, I think is what they call it.
Yeah.
For,
I know what a euphemism is.
for dead.
I like how
Um,
he's mansplaining euphemism to you.
he's also
He
a
really is
terrified- he's
mansplaining.
also a
And by the
terrified
way, I have more of a
16-year-old.
beard than you will ever have. So just sit down,
Jerome.
bucko.
I can't
that?
grow beards. My people don't have facial hair. Thank you.
How's that line go?
What-
More man than you'll
what
ever be.
people
and more
are you?
woman than you'll ever get.
All of that.
Yeah.
All of what Pleo just said.
And he kind of looks at Eris and is like, well, you know, sort of like your friend looking at Bozic said to your other friend, and it does not look at Nick, but, you know, very, very, yeah, strongly nods in that direction. I think that's kind of a rude question to ask, but, you know.
Okay. There have a
Nick
couple
starts
other ways.
popping.
I'm gonna ask
fur
it anyway,
knuckles.
and he just
Okay.
I
And
think
We got a couple ways to deal with this. We can wait for them to show up tomorrow and we beat the crap out of them. We let this
I hate
kid
that
loose.
idea.
We let this kid loose and we follow him around until they jump him. And now we get him. We
I
kill
hate
the
that
kid
idea.
and put his head on a pike so they know not to be, so he can't be fucked with anymore.
I hate that idea even more.
I think you have something going for you there, Pleo.
See, all of these are very normal and very acceptable ways to let people know
they're very healthy ways of dealing with the
that
situation.
things are no longer the way they thought they was.
This is
and
how adults
They-
deal with their problems.
And
right. This
Bozic's
was a taught
mom-
in conflict resolution 101.
Yeah, Bozic's mom is
Bozic's
like,
mom.
no one is killing anyone.
Today, yes, I agree with you,
No.
ma'am.
No one is killing anyone.
Ever?
Ever?
I forbid it.
Mm,
Okay, that's in your house.
We'll
I
see
will
how that
agree
works
with you.
out.
yes, Mom. Whatever you say.
In your house, I will agree.
I think the fatal error in this plan, Father, is that they sent somebody a day early to try and hurt you or kill you, and you were still willing to give them your money. So obviously the deal has ended, and we should take care of this.
I agree.
I really don't like that idea.
I don't know how you can keep handling it. You're just going to keep giving them more and more money until they come to kill you and your wife? I mean, that's pretty ridiculous.
And
no,
possibly
they'll be lucky
your
if you
son
kill the
when
wife.
he's home on summer
True.
break.
Spring break.
Your mom's a specimen. They'll
Next
sell
time.
her at a fight circuit.
Next time they're
Sure.
home.
Next break.
Next break, yeah.
He's just like, I don't know what to do. Okay.
That's why we're offering a solution. We will kill them.
We will deal
Kill
with
him
it.
dead.
We will
Something.
Deal-
We'll handle the situation in some way. I don't know if murder is gonna get us anywhere, if this guy is as strong as Pleo says he is, but you definitely don't have it handled, Father. And I have a pretty good team here, so I think we can take over now.
It's like the A team, but
Dun,
No.
dun, dun,
But the
dun,
but like the-
dun, dun.
Yeah, the C team.
I was gonna say the D team, so
the F tier team.
Yeah. We're the people you call when you really have no other choice.
Anyways, if you
Yeah.
say it's handled one more time, I think I'm gonna have to let Pleo punch you in the face because that's just absurd. I love you, but that's not true, obviously.
and your mom is just like,
you're in
Bozic,
denial.
Bozic, you can't just invite people in here to punch your father. That's not
Well-
how we taught you.
I know you're right, and that wasn't
School changes
the
people, though.
original intention. But here we are with somebody literally trying to murder my family. So I mean, what else do you expect?
Besides your father. I mean, honestly. respect.
We don't handle things with violence, Bozic. You know
We
this.
do.
a lot. Actually,
That's pretty much the only way I solve things.
Your mom is just like, "Yeah, you know what? I can't deal with this right now," and
Okay.
she goes upstairs, taking
That's
your father.
okay.
We better deal
it-
with this quick before they come take
Yeah.
her for the slave.
It
pits
won't
to fight.
necessarily be violence. You know, I can use my brain.
it'll probably be violent.
Nick, we've had enough of you tonight, okay?
Nick became
think
the
my
most
family has
violent
had enough.
librarian in history. It's like Conan the librarian now. This
It is
Guys,
like
there's
Conan.
something about this kid.
Librarian.
This kid brings out the absolute worst in me, and I'll be fine tomorrow or once he's
I
dead.
like-
But today, I'm not a fan.
I like how Pleo is the favored person for my family out of this whole group.
I don't know if that's accurate.
Like, hold up now.
I think if anybody, it may be Eris, but you've also mentioned violence a few times, so like nobody's
Yeah, but I haven't committed any violence yet, so
yet.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's our
Yeah.
plan?
I don't know, honestly. This is very confusing. I wish my father was not withholding so much information from us. But here we are.
What I'm hearing is we are going after an organization, a group of people known as the Ghost. That's what
I
I'm
mean,
hearing.
are we gonna be able to take on a crime boss? That seems a little excessive.
Oh no, hell no. But I told you before, we just got to make it not cost effective.
Yes,
We
but then
only
they
gotta
send
take out
somebody.
an-
They send
No,
somebody
there's only-
stronger, and then we have to.
There's only
keep
so
fighting
many
back,
they'll
you know?
send. You know, it's just not
Mm.
worth it. First, they'll send some mooks. We'll kick the ass. Then they'll send a slightly stronger mook. We'll send him home in a box. Then they'll send someone to burn the building down, and we'll just kill him, and that'll be the end.
Yeah,
Of it.
but at some point we have to go back to school, and we've only
No.
how much do we have on spring break?
Mhm.
Week.
A
Oh no,
week.
it'll speed up a
So-
lot once we sent the first group back with broken shit.
But we don't know where to send them.
Doesn't matter. We just leave one alive.
Ah,
Done
we
this
make sure he's
before.
alive with one
He knows
arm
what he's
busted,
doing.
maybe a missing ear. We send
I
him
guess we
back
have
with a
nothing to do
note.
until tomorrow.
I don't necessarily think that violence is the answer. I know.
No,
my
we
mom
can
was saying
just
that a lot,
insult
but-
them.
Yeah, we could try and at least talk to them. It doesn't have to be a pleasant conversation, but you know.
You
If
think
you
the-
want to try that, you go right ahead.
Crime boss.
Also, I think Bozic, you would, at least somewhat be aware that waiting for them to come to you may put everyone in more danger because they would literally be coming to your home.
Yeah, I don't want them anywhere near my house, honestly.
Well, then it's up to this little kid. Preschool. Take us to where you were given your instructions, or take us to your nearest boss.
Take us to your leader.
And if you screw us over, please remember that I can kill you and talk to your corpse.
He's just
Amazing.
I hate this plan, but okay.
I mean, you
It's the
hate
best plan we've
everything,
got.
so
No, actually, I was really happy until
You
Yeah, you
today.
were super happy to come kill somebody. You're a great guy.
No, I said yesterday I didn't want to do this.
But you still did it.
Because I didn't have a choice. It was that or I died.
We
the last
always
nice
have
thing that's happened
choices
to
in
me on this
life,
whole
buddy.
trip, I was taking a whiz. That was the last nice thing that's happened. And then some little mook punched me in the head. Ever since then, this has sucked. I had more fun back in school.
we were just here to have a nice time, and frankly, you've ruined it. So you're responsible now, and we are going to follow you to where you got your instructions.
I didn't want to do any of this.
Well, let's go.
He's just saying this as he's walking out the back door.
Now, do we have time to do it? Like it's
Not even supposed to
either
be.
dinner time. Like they went to the beach all effing day and left me here.
I brought you a euro. You're fine.
It's not just about
Pronounced
the
gyro.
food.
You would also know that crime does not only happen during the day. So yeah,
I
you
just
guys.
I just want to make sure we got the resources and the time to do this. That's it.
I mean, nobody's really cast a whole lot of spells. So
Nick has.
did you cast more than? Oh, you did cast 2, didn't you?
I cast 2 cure wounds on Dumbbell.
Did you kill the child and then bring it back to life?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I am a sweetheart.
Pleonexy was not kidding whenever he said that she was torturing him.
That was it's very clear you're a sweetheart.
That may not have been the
thinking.
intent. That may not have been the intent of it, but that's absolutely how it actually played out.
Amazing.
So he starts to walk out this back door, leading you all. Are you guys staying right with him, or are you guys giving him some distance? How are you
Do we
doing?
need time for you to regain your spells?
I mean, I'm fine. I got my big ones.
Because we could do it tomorrow morning.
No, I mean, we're sure we're not gonna get through the whole crime syndicate tonight.
No, let's go knock some heads together. And I'm gonna not let this kid out of I want to be able to whisper to him that I could kill him if he goes too far ahead of me.
Okay. I have some.
This just reminds me of this is very Leslie Knope Pacitis.
Yes, absolutely.
What were you saying, Plush?
Are there ways to get messages across this town to specific people?
Yeah, I mean, you would definitely know, even if you're not necessarily from here.
Which
you
from
would.
this town.
Oh, did we decide that?
Yes, I'm just from the worst part of town.
Okay. Yeah, so then you would 100% know for sure that is possible and how to do it.
Okay. What's it going to cost me? Because I need to get a message to Johnny Four Nipples.
That's a fucking great. That's a great gangster name.
Johnny Four Nipples.
You'd like him. He's also a half orc.
Yeah, I probably would like him then.
I'm sorry, I was
racist,
not expecting that.
The
And
other half is
I
Minotaur.
apologize.
Double the nipples, double the fun. That's what they say.
Half orc, half Minotaur.
I need to get a message to Johnny Four Nipples.
Okay. So I'm going to say, while you were a little bit distracted on the way here, you do recognize a runner.
Excellent.
They're not physically running, but you would recognize essentially an intern in one of the crime families. and you're able to flag him down. And as they come over, they're just like, what are you doing with this kid? Because you're
he's leading us to somebody a little more important than you.
I know. But there's a price on his head.
Oh.
Really?
What's the price?
How much? And who's giving it?
Well, you know who's giving it.
Yeah, I do, but I want you to say it just in case I'm wrong.
No, it's the ghost. I mean,
Excellent. Carry on.
yeah, so I shouldn't even be talking to you because I'm in danger just associating with you right now if you're going to be with this kid. Like it's that big of a deal. The ghost doesn't fuck around.
Excellent. So where would I take him to get the reimbursement? Shut up.
Roll me a deception check. Unless you're just doing that like fully open.
No, that while I'm holding him and I'm gonna look him, shut up. Where
No,
would
I
I
meant-
take
I meant
him to
for
get
the- I
reimbursed?
meant for the runner, like if you're trying to make that not
I
obvious.
sincerely want to know, and I told the kid to shut up because I got him by the neck anyway.
Yeah.
So where would I take him to get the reimbursement?
Yeah.
Shut
I
up.
mean, God damn it. He's just like, okay, this is probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard you say. But you could go to the Mirmagona necropolis if you really have a death wish.
Well, how is someone supposed to collect on this mook?
With his body.
Well, I'm bringing his body.
We have a body. It's
Yeah,
still
it's
alive, but we have
It's
it.
easier. It's easier if he walks it over there, then we can kill it right on the way in.
It'll be nice
and
and fresh.
Or
Okay.
we could give the ghost the privilege of murdering himself. And we'll take a discount.
Whatever he wants.
Okay, well, it's your funeral, man. So are you still wanting to get a message, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to send a message to Johnny Four Nipples. I need him to get together 5 other guys, and I need him to go to what was that? Candles, Braziers, and Beyond. Is that it?
Candle sconces and beyond.
Yeah. Tell him to meet us at Don't Go Inside. They're nice people. They want us. That's the message.
Okay. What are they supposed to do there?
Just wait for me, and if I don't show up in 2 days, go back home. I owe you one.
Just stand outside for 2 days and hope I show up.
Yep.
Fantastic. What a
They
brilliant
know
plan.
the routine, and I owe you one.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. What could go wrong? And he just like starts running out, literally
Wait.
running this time.
Wait. Tell them the house is under my protection, and if they need help, to help them.
Okay. This is a pretty big favor, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I saved him when he was little. That's how I know that's how I know him so well. Don't worry about it.
You're just giving information away.
Perfect. So are you guys headed to the necropolis?
Oh yeah, we just got a whole. It's much easier. It's dangerous, and we're going to die, but it's way easier.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
This
But
is
we're gonna die
spicy.
easily.
yeah. The death part comes a lot quicker this way.
Yeah, there'll be less torture, more just straight death.
Perfect. So Cleo, you would know,
I would hope so.
at least loosely. You probably have never been to this necropolis, but it is a little bit further, like on the outskirts of town, and it is like in the side of a cliff face. So this is more like a catacomb style necropolis, and so the outside is pretty plain. There would be some markings for like Charon and Hades, things like that. Iconography of those particular deities of the underworld, but otherwise it's pretty nondescript. It's just basically a stone door in this cliff face.
So, for safety's sake on the walk, I'm going to. The term I want to use is hobble, but that's not it. I'm going to break one foot on the kid.
So hobble.
So he
Hobbling
can't
is
run
right.
away. He can still walk, but he's not going to be able to outrun one of us in case I lose my grip.
I mean, I feel like this is unnecessary.
Crunch!
Oh my god.
God. I mean, look, Pleo has done this before. He has worked with these sorts of people. I know it seems unorthodox, but perhaps we should default to his knowledge.
Okay. And he you can see that like he looks like he is about to pass out from the
Yeah.
pain.
Great.
Man.
Okay, we can bring him back to life. That's what
Yeah,
Nick is
I've done it before.
It's not so much that he's like about to die. It's not like he took a massive amount of damage. It's just intense pain, and
Yeah.
he's not used to that.
And now he's limping. So I will make sure that I'm holding him up on his limping side by his neck as we're walking.
This is extremely emasculating.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
Yes,
wouldn't
it
worry
is.
about that.
We've gone off
That
the
is not your
rails.
concern right now. Your
They have
concern
other
is not
problems.
dying.
That was just me out of character.
Oh yeah,
Poor
it's no, it's brutal.
That's what he gets for getting caught up in like a gang.
I mean, I feel like most people don't get caught up in stuff like this on purpose.
Yes, that's on me.
So far he ain't dead.
Today, this hour.
Tomorrow isn't promised.
Yeah, and he was dead
So-
earlier. So, yeah. So you guys make your way there. There's no one outside. It's just
Suspicious.
Is that suspicious?
What if
Uh,
we just like leave him here, like tied up or something, with a note that says for the ghost, and then maybe that'll clear things up for us.
Okay.
Okay, but then he's gonna get killed for sure, and like
Yeah,
you
but-
guys keep telling me that that's wrong.
Oh, we shouldn't kill him.
Because technically I
Okay,
told him I
that-
try to keep him safe.
I like that plan.
and also, for sure, Pleonixie would know that turning him over like that would not resolve the issue with your family. Like that would just have the kid be dead.
It's just like
I
really
also-
ruining my spring break vibes.
And I also promised the kid I'd give him I'd try to keep him alive.
Technically, you said safe. As he's like limping.
Alive is safe.
Uh-huh.
Things have a chance to get better as long as you're breathing.
Okay.
That's wise. Pleonexy.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But to answer your earlier question, it's not that unusual. You know, a lot of these kinds of places will have people about. They just aren't necessarily seen.
That's ominous.
Creepy.
I mean, you're part of a
could go
gang,
wrong?
or at least were part of a gang. I don't know if you're still like active in it, but you would know that that's pretty common. Like it may be creepy for the outsider.
then, you know what? I am going to use my previous life knowledge and look around for where I think the guards might be.
You definitely see some things that might be like a blind, essentially, that they would be able to peek out of. It doesn't look like the blinds on a building or anything. It's camouflaged into
Like
the
a
cliff.
duck blind.
Basically, yeah, but rock.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pretend I am hollering into the necropolis while holding the kid, but looking exactly at the blind area and go, hey, I got something here for the ghost.
And
Hello?
you don't hear anything. You don't hear anything.
All right.
Is this a time for me to cast mage armor on myself?
Oh yeah,
I think
before we went into this, I also would have wanted to put on like my leather
Oh, yeah.
armor and such.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
I assumed
for
you
sure.
would've done that, like before you even left.
Well, they're not going to murder us out here. Let's go.
So while
You
you guys
sure?
are kind of, muttering amongst yourselves, the door clicks, like there's a heavy metal sound, and starts to slowly swing open.
Excellent. Here comes the welcoming goons.
No one comes out.
Oh, he's playing it the whole mystery. It's fine. Let's do this.
Oh God.
I'm gonna walk right. I'm walking right up front with the kid slightly in front of me to catch arrows.
So much for keeping him alive.
I
Boz
can bring him
cast
back.
invisibility on himself.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm getting a little scared. So I'm
Don't worry,
concentrating on that.
Don't worry about it. Most mobsters are really honorable when it comes to attacking you, unlike this little
Oh,
bastard.
sure.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
knows that.
Honorable.
No, it's true. Jeez. Civilians. You got the worst ideas of us.
Can't imagine why.
I don't know. We don't do anything the government doesn't do.
This government's a little bit different.
Do they have taxes? So do we. Do
Yeah,
they kill you when you break the law? So do we.
No, they don't.
Do they torture
But-
you by making you have no money and live in a bad part of town if you screw up? What, there's no prison?
I didn't say there's no prison, but they don't.
Well, that's the same thing.
No, it's a very different kind of prison. This is
Society, apparently.
Yeah. This is not the United States, but in ancient times. Anyway,
It has enough economy to support a prison system. That's impressive.
yeah, but it's not like
Carry
a
on.
prison industrial
profit.
complex. Yeah, it's not for profit, that's for sure. Anyway, yeah, so as you start to make your way, this is probably a fairly good place for us to end.